The bass fishing world is about to explode. All I heard in the off season was the youth movement, live scope. And guys, after the first two BPT events, and then now after the second Bassmaster Elite Series event, where a 19-year-old angler just won, guys, there's so many people right now, their heads are spinning. They can't stand it. And guys, today in this video, we're about to talk about the youth movement, and we're going to talk about change and how in other sports and businesses, how some of the best adapted to the change, and how there are anglers right now in the Elite Series and the BPT that have not adapted to the change. So I'm going to share that at the end of the video, how they are defeated before they put their boat in the lake. Now guys, let's get into this video. Okay guys, before getting into the video, I'm going to share a way you can support the channel so I can keep making you guys content. Down below, I have a Fish USA affiliate link. So Fish USA, Tackle Online Distribution, you can go down there, click that link, make an order, and I get a % of that order, and that money goes back for this channel. Appreciate it guys, let's get to the video. Okay guys, so I just got done listening to part of another podcast, and I've already seen the Facebook post and this, and I just want to share my thoughts on this youth movement and the live scope movement, okay? And it kind of goes together, but then again it doesn't. But guys, first let's talk about other sports that I have been a part of and watched, and you guys might have. Football, for example. High tempo, up tempo, spread offenses became a thing. Then other coaches started, advancing it, figuring it out. Nick Saban, for example, was against it. He wanted to be a 21 personnel, run at you, full power football mentality. Then he started realizing how those offenses was beating his defense. And he realized as a head coach, he had to adapt. And he did. He ended up getting some offensive coordinators, kind of mixed his philosophy with the up-tempo. They didn't sell out to 5 wide, spread, throw it around. They mixed them. And Saban ended up being successful, as you guys know, the second half as they went into the college playoffs. Other college football coaches as well. I got to see the youth movement in college football. I got to be a part of it as well. In high school football, I mean, even with me, I went from college to high school. Guys, I called plays at 23 years old. You think about that, that's kind of crazy, right? But the youth movement happens in other sports as well. Patrick Mahomes, look what he has done at the quarterback position. He has restructured the quarterback position. Andy Reid was a part of it. Andy Reid's an older guy. He adapted, all right? He was an offensive mastermind before Patrick Mahomes, but he saw the future of football and got Patrick Mahomes and saw how he can throw in multiple arm slots, saw his athleticism. Now, Patrick has it up here, guys, and Andy took that, and look what they have done. Okay, now fishing right now. It's happening in fishing. Live scope, for example, is changed bass fishing, okay? Anglers have adapted or have not adapted. And if anglers have adapted to live scope, they still might not catch them because it don't just put fish in the boat. Just believe me. You think it does at times, but it doesn't, okay? But these youth, the younger guys, Trey McKinney just won the Bassmaster Elite Series event at 19 years old. Youngest angler. Dude, it's big time. Congrats, Trey. I do not know you, but it is awesome to watch and just see. Guys, you got to remember, LeBron James came in at the NBA at 18, 19 also and did good. There's other younger professional athletes, by the way, that's came and done it before. In bass fishing, Stetson Blaylock won an FOW Tour event at 21 years old. Jordan Lee, all right, which was part of this youth movement before the big youth movement, won a classic at 25, 26, or 26, 27. Crazy. I mean, won 2 Bassmaster Classics. I mean, right? Now, he got to be a part of that college fishing. And we're going to talk about that here in a minute, college and high school fishing, how that's kind of created monsters that we're seeing right now. Kevin Van Dam, who is my favorite pro angler ever I watched. I have so many pro anglers, but Kevin's the guy. Won his first AOY at 25 years old. So we've had youth dominate before in professional fishing, tournament fishing. But now it's more than ever. And why is it more than ever? These youth guys got to be a part of high school fishing, college fishing, tournaments at a younger age. Competition makes better anglers, makes better whatever it is. Quarterback position. If you have 2 good quarterbacks, they're going to make one of them better than the other. Pitchers, shortstops, 3-point guys. I don't care if you're working on a dang house or building a dock. If you have competition, it makes you better. So these young anglers had more competition forever. We created this competition, and YouTube is a big one. Johnny Schultz at Fish the Moment was putting quality content on teaching how to use this guy. Okay? Tactical Bassin was sitting in the boat talking about ways to catch baits with lures in various parts in the country and showing footage. They were giving out valuable information. Guys, when I was their age, when I was these kids' age, I watched Bill Dance fish a private pond with different baits each video and catch giants. It didn't help me. Didn't help me. I just got to watch him fish a stocked pond, okay? So these youth got so much more information and they got more experience. They're prepared more than ever before, okay? Prepared more than ever before. And before, when do you guys say their dads have money, they came from family? That's out of the picture. I don't want to hear that. That's out of the picture. Everybody's life situation is different. I don't want to hear it. I know Tyler Williams lives in the truck with the camper from listening to him on podcasts and stuff. I mean, you know, I don't want to hear those guys. That's their business, okay? So guys, the youth movement, it can be good. It is good, I think. But there's people mad about it. And I don't, you know, and you want to blame LiveScope. Let's talk about, like I said earlier, you know, Nick Saban adapted. This LiveScope's been out since 2018. Okay, we've had some anglers adapt, and there's anglers that adapted that still struggle. Joseph Fuentes, as you guys know, last year won 2 Elite Series events. This year, look what he did at Fork. He's not starting off hot. He's really good at that thing. You have your ups and down moments. But these youth, yeah, they've had it, and they're good with it, but they also are more open-minded to bass fishing. They didn't go by the bassmaster rules or this how to catch fish. They're open to it. Now, guys, one thing about the pros that I don't know, man. I'm kind of done hearing this, but then again, it is what it is. Every time a professional angler makes a post or a statement or a video that forward-facing sonar should be banned or this or this or this. I'm talking tournament anglers. I'm not talking Randy, guys. Randy can do what he wants to. That's him. And he's not fishing the Elite Series event. And Randy is more on the, you know, tournament trails. He's not on what I'm about to get to. But I saw another post today from a professional angler. One I love and admire and support. But he made a post on FFS, forward-facing sonar. And guys, every time these pros make that post, I think of this. They're mentally beat before they ever put their boat in that water. So those guys that are struggling right now, that are complaining about LiveScope, they're beat mentally. They are beat mentally. They shouldn't even show up to the tournament. They paid their $35,000 in entries fees already. They shouldn't show up because they're beat. They're beat. I've seen YouTube videos of these guys. Oh, I got to adapt because that's what you got to do. No, you're beat mentally. Fishing's a mental game. There's a lot of stuff in life that's mental. And if you're over here saying you got to have this and you got to do that because it's what to do, I mean, no, you just need to be quiet and just put your head down and go learn it. That's it, guys. So on this right now, the bass fishing world about to explode. It is about to explode. It already has exploded, I guess. It's crazy that it's came to this where I just see so much negativity about it. And I'm over here just wanting to watch, learn. But as you guys know, I want to help you guys out as well. That's what I do with this channel. I never wanted to be a professional tournament angler. It'd be cool to win the Classic, but I'm here making content for you guys and taking you on out my boat and teach you electronics. Appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.